Hello and welcome everybody. Today we are going to be playing some Ashe and some VEX. So this is like spooky Ashe but with the Gloom package. So let's see how it performs. The reason why I'm playing this is because I saw it on Twitter when someone saw it on Runeterra, and I like Ashe. I like Spooky Ashe. It's a deck that I like to pull out every once in a while. So yeah, we'll hopefully get some good games out there. So what I can do is I can like bait him into maybe playing something. I play this as a 4-3? Yeah, probably. Actually, no, I'm just gonna get rid of that. I don't want that getting to Spirit next turn. So we're just gonna get rid of it. Play this.
Sunlight. I should have stayed in bed.
You should have stayed in bed. So this is the first time I've played Lux. As you can see, no mastery. So I'm gonna be interested to see how
You're not my uncle, and
this
you never will be.
is gonna go.
No, you don't mean that.
Everything is misery.
So we grant the Gloom. We have Fearsome, so we can't block. We can Gloom again. That's pretty nice.
We begin with a cursed flute made of bone.
Do your ears bleed if you play it?
Do we play this, or do we play... I'm trying to think now, like, I think Vengeance is just probably quite good here, so... Let's play that. Let's just get rid of this. They shouldn't have anything for this.
At last, the abyss.
At last, the abyss. Okay. That's fine. This is gonna get the 3/3. We'll let this attack. It'll deal 4, but we can deal with that next turn. So this is going to go to a 2/2. Then we can deal with it afterwards. So
Everything is awful.
let's just get the attack off.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, he'll complete the story. Oh, and then he'll get another buff. Okay.
We should talk about this.
Let's Actually, he's just trading, right? I'm fine with that.
I'm scared.
We do need to play this so that we can glare, so that we can
I must care for all my citizens.
get Shadow to get
No
value.
Thanks. Not one of your stupid citizens. I guess you don't really understand
But you
me.
push me away.
So we can do that. He's going to use boost. So both of these are going to
And despair.
get
Happy endings.
pretty big. We do have harsh winds. And ideally we do want Vex to die, because if we can get multiple Vexes to die, we can get a good arrowing.
Pretty
So
cringe.
it goes to 7, or we can go to 4. I say we do this. And then we can use this afterwards.
I'm sorry, Vexy.
And then this basically just means, like, it's very, very unlikely that he's going to be able to save this.
My campaign!
If we can grant Gloom one more time, we're gonna level. Ooh, that feels bad for him. Wait, do I have this in my deck? I feel like I should, right? Like I said, I've just taken this deck from AR, so what are you doing next? Grant an ally impact. Okay, that's fine. So it's like Shadow.
What's the rush? Jeez.
You get Glare. Then Vex is gonna level from the attack. Shadow continuously growing though is pretty nice. Yeah, nice. That's a solid game one. And I just can't wait to get that juicy harrowing. We're gonna get that clip.
How are the sunshine and rainbows looking now?
Okay, Lux and Vex. I'm gonna keep this entire hand. I like the Legion of the Severed in this, because you can get just multiple Vexes down. Well, on board. So pass, see what opponent does, because we might have to like bait them into like Quietus and then Eradication on the same turn. So I'm happy to pass because they're only pushing 2 damage if they do this.
Sunlight. I should have stayed in bed.
What we can do is we can do... Oh, this is gonna go... This will die. So... Let's do that. Then we can Vex, and then Glare next
I
turn.
hate it here. Everything is misery.
Everything is misery. Okay, again with the
I'd rather be
triple Vex.
anywhere than here.
Yeah, so if we Glare, we automatically make this... It'll make this 3 when we attack, so it won't trade with the Vex. But even if we lose this Vex, I'm not actually that bothered. Because we've got other ones in hand, and we have Harrowing, so if we can get a good Harrowing, I'd like that a lot.
Not like these are seconds of my life I'll never get back or anything.
Okay.
So
I'm fine with that.
stupid.
Let's get rid of that. We'll have 6 mana, but not enough to use Ruination. But we will have enough for Legion of the Severed plus Harsh Winds. Again with the grotesque gifts. I might just Harsh Winds after the combat. We'll grant an ally Spirit. So
You're welcome.
they don't get Gloom. We stop the damage. Grant an ally 2 spirits, so it's going to grow. But we can at least try for this. We'll have mana for... That's this. Or it's just a main deck goer. Yeah, that's pretty obvious, that one.
Can you hear my eyes rolling?
And then we have Deathless, so
Can't a Yordle just
I'm happy with
brood
that.
in
And
peace?
we're gonna have Soul Harvest. So as long as we use the 2 mana version of this, we can... Okay.
I'm scared.
Okay, let's use this. And then we'll have Ruination next turn. And then we can use Harrowing, and then... I assume they're going to develop. Hopefully they develop something big.
It's not like I'm glad to see you.
Okay, that's probably good enough to do this. So that's 3 Vexes, so that's 15 damage. It's not quite enough for a Harrowing. We couldn't even Harrowing next turn anyway if we wanted to, so... So let's do Shadow, then we'll do Vex. Oh, I didn't even realise we
I should have stayed in bed.
couldn't do that. So grant its spirit, we grant gloom. That was 2 spirit. So
You
I
want me to be something I'm not.
put that to 5. Boost 2 units.
I hate it here.
Yeah, that's a bit awkward, that one. Damn. I think I'm just gonna have to wait.
Can you hear my eyes rolling?
Ideally, I just want this to die and then we can Harrowing. Next turn. We just need to survive. Oh, wow. That is not what I want to see when they have Spirit.
Even my birthday!
So theirs is like the boost deck.
I'm
Mine is not the boost deck. I hope I top deck a freeze or else I'm dead.
everything
No!
is awful.
No! Damn. GG's. We were close, we were close. I needed to get that freeze off and then let it die and then Harrowing next turn and we would have been okay. Okay, Fiora, Tarek, and then what I assume one of Aurelian Soul. Which is a bit interesting. Grim is going to be really good against Fiora. So yeah, we're going to keep Grim. We'll keep the Dread. This is pretty good. Like, this is just really funny because it kills Fiora, but it also means that if Fiora gets granted health, like, she'll have no attack. So Grim is going to be our boy. I thought Grim was a girl, by the way, so Grim is our boy. Probably want to save that. Don't really want to use this on Grim. So we have a Harrowing. So we just need to find Vex. Come on. That's pretty good. The only issue is if we are in the thingy region. Okay, let's just do this, I guess. Just so we're not taking too much damage. Okay, we're just gonna straight open attack. I don't want them. Okay. Prismatic Barrier. So I'm hoping they maybe misplay and play Fiora here. I'll pass. It's only 4 damage if we don't do anything. Okay, so let's do this. Let's see what they do. Behold the Infinite. Interesting. Odd. Hey!
Sunlight. I should have stayed in bed.
You should have stayed in bed. So we can attack. I'll put it to a 3/3, which means Vex will survive. Even if Vex dies, we have Harrowing. Okay. So we can do this, but I don't think there's a point. But I do want to get the Gloom, so what we'll do is we'll do that. And then we'll just attack with everything. Because in theory, this should be -7. Once we hit Gloom.
You're welcome.
So, we'll see. Getting the Cosmic Inspiration, kind of scary if they hit the, if they just play Fiora now. If that's how they're playing that as well, like they're going for this. Oh, that doesn't do what you think it's gonna do. You're at negative. Yeah. That's a good use of that emote. It's a very good use. So we can do.
Don't worry, I am here.
Dread. I mean, he's tapped out, right? Most likely. So we can do.
I got you the most metal present of all.
Nothing.
My favorite thing, disappointment.
So if he has a spell shield, he can use it now. But then like we keep Vengeance up then. We can Quietus the Taric. Yeah, this Gloom card is a. This Grim card, sorry, not Gloom. It's pretty good.
Are you contemplating death?
So yeah, this
or
is
what?
you've granted Gloom 5 different times. So even though this is 4 Gloom, it's 1 instance. So that's what it means. For different times. Opponent's probably just looking, going like, "Why is my Taric on 3?" I played a 6 mana card. How do you like them apples? Okay. So the thing is, when an enemy gains Gloom, gain it again. So we can do like try and save this for when we get Vex leveled. Actually, does this turbo level her? Or is this 1 instance?
To protect all.
Kind of one of the things we'd have to learn, wouldn't we?
Can you not?
This seems like decent, because even if this dies, it's like it's not deathless, so it's not really dead. It comes back. And you're not using pings, so what's the difference between 3 and 1 HP? Ooh! Okay.
All this misery.
I think you should have pre-committed that, personally. So what we could do then is we'll use Rim again. Or we could do this.
All the world on one arrow.
So this will hit this. This is going to hit this. So we'll see. Opponent's really thinking. I assume this is a strike card. Yeah. So it takes out the Ashe. Yeah, well, I think I want to save the Vengeance.
The tribes.
Everything is awful.
It's cool to care.
Let's just develop, I guess. 'Cause I kind of want to play this Existential Dread. So... Yeah, our opponent is definitely taking their time on trying to get the best outcome of a probably sticky situation for them. So... Okay. So single combat, okay.
Keep that darkness coming.
I'm not all talk.
So we'll push that. So that's two single combats
Fade and be
dealt
gone.
with, which I'm happy with. Behold the Infinite. Yeah. So we could Ashe, or we could Grim. Or we could like Ashe and Vengeance. Okay. That'd be a pretty big Fiora if it is one. But if he does play it, it is immediately getting Vengeanced.
They would fall by my blade.
That is a Fiora that will not be remaining on my board. Goodbye.
Faster
Spend
than
8
my
mana,
arrow?
6 mana card.
Think
Just
not.
goodbye. And this probably is lethal.
Lover and a fighter.
I don't see how they're gonna stop all of
The
this.
mountain endures.
Might have like a buff and then a strike spell, but I think it's unlikely. Okay, there's the buff. And now the strike. Third single. Oh, gentleman's duel. Okay. I mean,
Later, haters.
yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. Let's just say that. There's no deny, so
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
I perform, but I'm not performative.
I perform, but I'm not performative. Opponent's probably not having a great time right now.
Daylight's star will rule the skies.
Knocked and ready.
Can do that and then do eradication,
The hour is mine.
and then we can just use harrowing, and then opponent shouldn't be able to do anything. Okay.
Dude, not cool.
Our bond.
So what if we actually had die? What I need to check. We had a Vex that died. We had an Ashe that died. We've had 2 Ashes. We've had a Grim. I feel like we should be okay. I think this is okay. Because Ashe is going to flip, so anything that they play can't block. So... Look at all the Grim. Yeah, this is a... That's harrowing for you. We get the win. A bit slow, but we got there eventually.
Begins a new era of peace.
Okay, so this guy is just playing PNZ Shadow Isles. No champions. Not quite sure. Is it Mill? It could be Mill. So we have like a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 play, because we can play Vex and 6. Like pass, pass. Get the Ashe down. This Ashe can then die, and we won't care. I do suspect this is a mill deck, though. Let that go through, just because we can Ashe, and if they play something for 4 mana, we can just glare this, and it's like
Faster than my arrow?
we just won't
I
care
think not.
because we will freeze that, and then we can kill that, and then we can get a good trade, and it'll be worth the 2 health. Okay, so
Continue without me.
essentially it's the same thing. Ashe dies, we're still gonna get a decent harrowing, right? So one stack of gloom. And I can attack, deal 4 damage. Yeah, we play Shadow, we draw a Vex, we'll have a glare, so we can have like 2 glare. From the attack And one from... Sorry, 2 Gloom. Next attack turn. 1 from the Vex. 1 from the Glare. We also need to make sure the ordering is correct with Ashe and Vex. I don't want to Gloom a unit that will still end up frostbitten. Potentially I might, but like we need to just be careful. No! No! Okay, so we're gonna Vex. We only have 7 mana, so...
Sunlight. I should have stayed in bed.
Don't think we need to worry about anything really. Like they might do some like AoE stuff here, but not that bothered. I am intrigued though. I would say it's a mill. These 2 are known for being the mill regions. Okay.
As the arrow flies.
Everything is misery.
Everything is misery. Okay, so that's a Mystic Shot.
Unify the tribes.
So we still get 4 damage through, which is nice. Sunken Temple. Let's play this then. We have Glares, we have Vengeances, Frostbites. I don't think we're really worried about any particular cards. These are also good draws.
Bow to the god of cloning.
So I think, if I was to take a guess, that is the Watery Grave. So let's see if we can get confirmation on
Can
that.
you hear my eyes rolling?
Clone me.
Clone me. Yep. So I just need to try and get the lethal before.
I hate it here. You're welcome.
Like they're gonna have to like Vengeance or something, which means they probably can't kill us this turn. It's like Mystic Double Grasp? Okay, okay.
Blast the abyss.
Okay. I'm gonna mute you. I don't want them to be emoted every single time that you do an action. I don't mind the odd emote, but you're doing it after everything. It's gonna be a little bit frustrating. Okay. Play the Ashe.
I will.
Bear in mind, we don't
unite the
mind anything
Freljord.
dying because we have Harrowing, so I assume that they don't run Runation. But yeah, I definitely think in this meta, you should be including Landmark Destruction, so I should be running... Oh.
Continue without me.
Okay. Alright, so we use Harrowing next turn, and if opponent has Ruination, then they have it. If they don't, then potentially we could win the game. Lots of draw, lots of draw. Lots of Ashe. So let's see. We get a VEX Shore at least? That's something. And the good thing is that most, like, these are quite high, so as I say, you can't get Mystic Shot to kill it. So that's pretty good, I like that. That was a strong finish to this deck.
The war is over. Now we rebuild.